Hello guys. So I'll just wait for people to come on. I'm so sorry about the darkness. No, I stay in Nigeria and there's no light here, but I'm sure you guys can see my face. So I just wait for more people to come on. Hello guys, you're welcome. I apologize for the darkness. Well, I know you guys can see my face. So today we are just going to ask questions. So if you have any questions on data analytics, maybe how to get a job, what data analytics is all about, the tools to learn, and so on. So if you have any question, okay, where am I from? I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria, and yeah, I'm from Nigeria. Yeah, so if you have any question on data analytics, you can ask, whether it's what data analysis is all about, where to learn it, tools to use, or if you have any difficulties that you are having while learning, or you are considering if you should learn or not. I would like to get your questions. Oh, my age? I don't think my age is necessary. I don't think you need to know my age. Just know that I'm old enough. I'm old enough. Okay? So I'm expecting questions related to data analysis, data analytics. Yeah, those are the questions I'm expecting. Okay, so what is data analysis? Data analysis is basically the process of analyzing data to make informed decisions. So data analysis is when you clean your data, you analyze your data, and you visualize it so as to make informed decision. So you might be wondering, what is data? I wonder why you guys are asking how old I am. I just said I'm old enough. Okay, you don't need to know exactly how I am. I'm expecting questions related to data analysis. Okay, so I'll just continue from where I stopped. So I said data analysis is all about analyzing data, querying data. So you might be wondering what is data. I'm sure that most of you might know what data is all about, but data is basically information collected in different ways, like numbers, letters, pictures, that's images, in any different way. That's what data is. So the process of analyzing that data to get information that can help make decisions, that is what we call data analysis. So businesses need data because they strive on data, right? They strive on data, like TikTok and Instagram and so on, all our social media. You notice that whenever you are there, let's say you're on TikTok and you keep liking a particular video, you keep liking a particular video, and they keep flooding your FYP with that particular video. How are they able to do that? Is because TikTok is constantly collecting data of your behavior, right? TikTok is constantly collecting data of your behavior, determining what to do next based on your behavior. So they collect data that, okay, this person is interested in this stuff, and they keep flooding you with that particular information. So businesses thrive with data. They cannot just survive without data, right? And one of the ways we make use of data is, most times when you want to start up a new business in a different environment, you just go to that place, go to that environment to look around, to check, you just survey around to check if that place is suitable for your business. You can even ask questions. You can asking questions, like asking the people that live there, or observing if people that live there need your business, right? Just doing all that is what we call data analysis, and then making decision from that observation, from that survey. That is what we call data analysis. So we do data analysis, we practice it every day of our lives. Actually, we practice it every day of our lives. That's just the truth. So whenever you want to make a decision, you do some analysis based on what you want to do, and then make decision based on it. You are performing data analysis. So businesses, they need data to actually make decision, and that's the job of a data analyst, right? Yeah. So there are many tools that we use. To analyze data. We use a lot of tools to analyze data. So one of those tools that we use is what we call Excel. So Excel is the primary tool that we use, right? Excel has a lot of functionalities that most people don't even know. We use Excel to clean data. One of the processes of data analysis is data cleaning, right? It's basically data cleaning. So what is data cleaning? Data cleaning is the process where you observe your data to remove abnormalities, like to remove things that are not meant to be there. Like observing your data, checking if there are duplicates. Duplicates are mostly when values are appearing more than once. When a value is appearing more than once, is called a duplicate. When you are seeing a particular information appearing more than once, you call it a duplicate, and you're not supposed to go ahead with that data, which with the data that has a duplicate. Why? Because if you analyze the data that has a duplicate, you're making decision based on a wrong information. So that is why it's important to make sure your data is cleaned, and the process of cleaning that data is what we call maintaining data integrity. You need to be sure that the data you are using has integrity. So you need to be sure. How do you make sure that it does? Is by cleaning your data. So you remove duplicates, you remove empty cells or empty rows, right? And then you also remove and replace things that needs to be there or doesn't need to be there, right? Yeah. So that's actually the first step. into data cleaning. Into data analysis is data cleaning. So when you're done cleaning your data, the next thing that you will do is to observe, to understand your data, to understand what your data is all about. So that's what we call data exploration. So you explore your data to understand what it's all about, right? To understand the connection between all of the columns, to understand the connection between them. So when you are done with that, you can now start with your analysis. But before you do your analysis, you have to understand the problem. Which problem are you trying to solve? You need to understand the problem you are trying to solve with the data. So how do you understand the problem you're trying to solve? It is usually when if you want to understand the problem, you have to ask your CEO or manager or the stakeholders the problem that they are trying to solve, right? So most times when you are employed as a data analyst, it's because there's a problem that they need you to solve. So they'll tell you, okay, we noticed that our sales reduced drastically this past few months, and we don't know why. So we want you to find out what happened. Why is our sales reducing drastically? So that's a problem. Right? That's a problem statement. So you need to understand the problem. When you understand the problem, you will now know the kind of analysis to do. So you need to first write down the problem that you're meant to solve, and then after you are done observing your data, you can now figure out the analysis you need to do to answer those questions. So problem statement is very important. You shouldn't just start analyzing the data without knowing what the problem is, without knowing what you need to do, right? So that you won't give them solution to what is not their problem. So understanding the problem, understanding the reason for your analysis is very, very important. So from there, you can now go ahead to start with your analysis, right? You can now build your KPIs. KPIs means key performance indicator. That's what KPIs mean. Key performance indicator. So there are things that indicate the performance of a sales, or performance of basically performance of a sales, or performance of a thing or a product, whatever. So whenever you want to know the performance, now we are working with a sales data, right? And you want to know the performance of that sales, right? That's what we call KPIs, key performance indicator, that indicates the performance of your sales. So things like finding out the total sales, right, is a KPI. Finding out the total profits, that's the total profit of your sales, is a KPI. Finding out the losses, total loss, right, is a KPI. Finding out the revenue, finding out the total cost, all those things are what we call KPIs. So when someone look at it, they basically have an idea of what the sales is all about. They have an idea of what happened, right? So those things are KPIs. Please, if you have a question, you can type it in the comment section. I'm ready to answer your questions. So yeah, those things are KPIs. Then after that, you can now start with your analysis using the question that was given to you. So after your analysis, you can now start visualization. You can now start building up your dashboard. Then you can now write reports based on what you've observed. You write down what you've observed based on your analysis, and then you write down the recommendation, because that's part of our job. That's part of your job as a data analyst, is also recommend a better solution to their problem, right? Then you can now present it. If there's any correction or whatever, you can now edit your analysis again. So that's basically the steps in conducting your analysis, right? So I don't know if anyone have a question. Do any of you have a question or something you would like to? It might not be a question based on what I just explained. It can just be anything at all that has to do with data. Don't be scared, just type your question. Okay. All right, so while waiting for questions, I'll just go ahead. So yeah, I was talking about tools that we use for analysis, right? I said the first tool is Excel. Excel is one of the tools. So you use Excel to clean data. Basically, Excel is one of the best data cleaning tools. There are many things you can, if your data is very dirty, if your data is so disorganized, the best tool to use to clean your data is Excel. There are some things that Power BI can't even do. There's some data cleaning that Power BI can't even do. But Excel, you can do any sort of data cleaning with it. So most people, what they do is they take their data to Excel, they clean it, make sure it's okay before they will transfer it to any tool that they want to use for the analysis. So Excel is very, very good for data cleaning. It's very good for data cleaning. So, and then also in Excel, you use Excel to also do your analysis, right? You can use formulas to do your analysis. Okay, Collins, what is the fastest pathway to close an internship after learning data analysis? Okay, that's a very good question. All right, so what you can do to get an internship apart from the virtual internships, but before you actually look for a physical internship, right, you can actually try out virtual internships. There are platforms that give out projects to data analysts just for you to gain experience. They give out projects to you, so you can apply for virtual internship. But if you want a physical internship, you have to look out for companies that are looking for interns, right? What I usually advise, I don't know where you are from, I don't know the state you are in, whether you're in Nigeria or not, I don't know. But what you can do, if you can just look out for startups around you, tech startups, there are a lot of startups coming up these days. If you can just look around for tech startups, then you can go meet one or two of them, tell them what you do, that you are willing to. Okay, you stay in Lagos, perfect, Lagos is the best. You can strive very well as a data analyst in Lagos. It shouldn't be so difficult for you because there are a lot of tech startups in Lagos. If you don't know, you can ask around, ask your friend. You can also use Google, right, to find out the closest tech startup around you, right? When you find one, you can just go meet them, tell them, okay, you are a data analyst and you are looking to gain internship. This is what you do, this is what you can offer them, that you just want to gain experience. So if they're willing to pay, that's cool. But if they are not willing, that's fine. So they might be like, okay, they don't have any space, they are not looking for interns, but you tell them you just want to gain experience. Maybe they don't have provision to for extra salary, right? So you just tell them, that's I just want to gain experience. That's if it's your goal to gain experience. And I always advise people, when you're starting off, you shouldn't just be so focused on the money, right? As if you want to do internship, if you are being paid, that's very good. But some internships, you are not being paid, you're just being given a stipend. I actually started as an intern. When I was done learning, I found my friend was working in a tech startup, so I knew a tech startup around me, so I went there, told them. I actually, that period we were looking for interns, so that was a perfect opportunity for me. So I went there, told them I'm a data analyst, I'm looking to work here to gain experience and all that. They told me they didn't have any need for data analysts. I was like, okay, that's fine, but I still want to work here in case there is a need for it. So I was actually employed, and from there I was given access to their database, and I was able to do one or two. And I'm still, after I was done with my internship, I was given a full-time role as a data analyst. So that's one of the best ways you can actually get internships, right? Then you can also apply, maybe if you see any vacancy online. I don't know if you're on LinkedIn. If you're on LinkedIn, you can go to LinkedIn jobs, right? You can narrow it down to Lagos. That's if you're looking for, if you want to work in Lagos, you can narrow it down to Lagos, or you can just leave it any part of the world, right? You can just check them out and apply. And I hope Yeah, you're welcome, Collins. And I hope you have a portfolio website. You should have a portfolio website, Collins, because you are going to be asked to send that to them. So make sure you have a portfolio website that has all your projects, right? That has all your personal projects. You should have that so you can easily apply. So these are the ways you can get internship. You can just apply for these virtual internships just to gain experience. You can look for a tech startup around you. You can use LinkedIn jobs or Google jobs, or turn on the Google job alert for data analysts in your area. With that, you can actually get internship. So I don't know if any other person have a question, or you still have a question. You're welcome. You're welcome, Collins. You are welcome. So if you still have more questions, you can ask, or if any other person has a question. So I was talking about Excel. I was talking about Excel. I was talking about the importance of Excel. One other thing about Excel is that you can use Excel to analyze large data sets. You can use Excel to analyze large data sets. That's where other tools come in, like Power BI, like SQL. You can use Power BI to analyze very large data sets, but you can't analyze data in Excel, a large data set in Excel, right? Then Power BI is also very good for dashboard creation. So if you want to create beautiful dashboards, you can use Power BI. You can use Power BI, right? Excel is also good, but just creating beautiful dashboard in Excel takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to create beautiful dashboard in Excel. I don't know if any of you have tried doing that. I've tried creating a nice dashboard in Excel. It takes a lot of work that is very easy to do in Power BI. You can just do, if it takes 1 hour to create a dashboard in Excel, in Power BI it can take you like 30 minutes to do. So that's why most people prefer using Power BI or Tableau for dashboard creation. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, Collins, I don't really have so much knowledge in that area, but I know that you can analyze you can analyze statistics, like you can analyze forex. You can analyze the trends. You can analyze the trends to understand when to invest or not. You can analyze trends. You can analyze trends to know when to invest or not. So yeah, that's what I think you can do as a data analyst in forex. I don't think you can even strive as a forex trader without being good at analyzing. You need to analyze trends. You need to analyze where the market is moving, whether there is whether you get profits in when you trade or not. You need to even know all those things before you can do well. So I don't really have so much knowledge in that area, but knowing what data analysis is, you need data analysis for forex. You need to analyze before you even invest. You need to analyze before you invest. So the reason why most people lose their money is because they don't know how to analyze trends. Okay, was it related to forex? Okay, I guess it was related to forex. Well, what you would have done is to use ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a very good tool. Okay, you would have used ChatGPT. The truth is that after you are done learning data analysis and getting a job, there are two different things. Because getting a job, most times you will come across something you don't even know what to do. You don't even know what to do about it. You don't even know how to go about it. So that's why you should love researching. You should be very good at researching. That's one of the tools you should learn. Excuse me, please. That's one of the tools you should learn as a data analyst. Because apart from forex, even if you are being employed in a sales company or HR, whatever, you still meet up something you won't know what to do. You just be confused. Because I was in that place too. So what you would have done in case of next time, use ChatGPT. You might be surprised. You can even put in, I don't know the how they gave you the project. I don't know the situation around the job though, but you can ask ChatGPT how to work on it, how to analyze it. ChatGPT can give you an idea, and trust me, you'll be able to know where to go from there. So next time when you're given a job, ask ChatGPT. They can ask around. Ask. I don't know if you do. I don't know if you are active on LinkedIn. I'm sure you can just. I'm on LinkedIn though. I think my LinkedIn profile is in my description, so you can connect with me. If you have stuff like this, just ask people that you maybe you've been following on LinkedIn that I feel like they are good. You can just ask them, okay, see what I have, what can I do about it, how can I go around it? Because nobody knows everything. You will one day meet something that you've not seen before. You will one day meet something that you don't know what to do at all. So Collins, next time use ChatGPT, okay? Just ask ChatGPT, what should I do? How should I analyze? I use ChatGPT a lot for my analysis whenever I don't know what to do. And it gives you an idea of what to do. So either you use that or you ask people, ask other data analysts, right? Ask other data analysts. Or you are welcome. That can help a lot. It can help a lot, because I've come across projects that I had no idea what to do, like fields that I am not, like healthcare. I didn't study any health related courses, so, and I'm being given a data set on healthcare, so I was very confused. I didn't even know where to start. It was ChatGPT. I had to start doing research to even understand what the company is all about, to understand what they do. It's part of the process. To understand what they do, to understand what it's all about, I had to go to ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT, see what the company is about, see the data set I'm being given, see the questions I'm being asked. What should I do? What is important to this company? And it was really helpful, and I was able to do the project. I was able to finish up with the work. So you have to be resourceful. You shouldn't just depend on what you know. Don't just depend on what you know, right? So learn to be resourceful. Do research, ask people around. You will definitely get an answer. So Collins, next time don't give up. Hmm? There's always a way. Don't give up. Look, there's always a way. You'll be able to figure it out. Okay. So that's it. Getting a job is actually easy. You just have to believe that it is easy, that it is possible. What people feel is, I don't know, there's no job anywhere. I don't know, maybe you've been trying, and then you conclude that getting a job is not possible. No, you have to first believe that it's possible. When you believe in the possibility of it, that's one step, and getting it won't be difficult for you. Another thing is that maybe people expect to get a job as a data analyst that you just stay in your house, you just stay there and just apply for job and you get it. No, sometimes you have to leave your comfort zone. You have to go out there. You have to do something, right? You just have to do something. Like always talking about what you do on social media. You need to have a strong social media presence. Talk about what you do on social media, right? You can even send a pitch to companies or about what you do. You can send a pitch to them. Okay, I'm a data analyst. You should even do research on the companies before you send a pitch to them to understand what they are all about and how you can help. Send them an email. This is what I do. I believe I can help you. And everyone might not respond to you, but I'm sure one will respond to you, right? And then if you see any tech company around you or any tech startup around you, go in there, tell them what you do. So this field is not something that you can strive in just being reluctant or just being there. You have to really go out there. You have to really go out there, right? You have to and you shouldn't waste time at all, and you shouldn't be idle. So if you've not yet gotten a real internship, like a physical internship or paid one, you can try out virtual internships. I have a video on my channel on where to apply for virtual internships. You can apply for them. They'll give you case projects. You work on them, create your portfolio. So even when you are here to get a job on internship, focus on improving yourself, and not just improve yourself and keep it to yourself. Improve yourself and talk about it. Talk about it. Go on LinkedIn, talk about your projects. Talk about it. Okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Go on Twitter, talk about your projects, right? Talk about it. Put yourself out there. One or two persons will recognize. Yeah, I can just go to my page. Go to my page. You see how to get internship, virtual internship as a data analyst. I don't know if I can leave here now to send you the link. Calling, so maybe after the live video, you can just check it out, and you can check out my videos. I have a lot of videos on getting a job as a data analyst, so you can also look through my playlist for that and watch them after the live. Yeah, you can go through them after our live chats and all that. So that's the thing. So if you just have to believe it's possible, and then do what it takes, do what you need to do. Most people, when they are done learning this skill, they get jobs immediately. Immediately, like I know most of my colleagues that after they were done learning, they got internships. All right, thank you, Collins. I will appreciate that. So after, I know most of my colleagues after we are done, they got internships. All right, that's good. That's fine. So you can get a job immediately. What really helped me. All right, guys. All right, I hope this life was helpful to you guys. I hope it was. I hope it was helpful. We'll see tomorrow. We'll be having another live video tomorrow, same time by 8 p.m. So, but before I leave, I was saying something before I got cut off. I was saying what helped me to get a job after I was done learning data analysis. After I was done, immediately, I think after a week, or let me say after a month or so, or before, or less than a month of learning data analysis. After that, immediately I knew of a tech startup around me, so I just went there and pitched myself to them, tell them I'm a data analyst, and I would like to work with you guys as an intern just to gain experience. That I wasn't going to be paid, but that was fine with me because I just wanted to gain experience. So I got accepted, and even though I was paid a stipend, but it was really good for me. It was really a good thing for me because I know a lot of data analysts that haven't had any job experience. They've not worked anywhere. They've not made any money with that skill. So I was so happy that it was already giving me money, even though it wasn't much. Well, I was so happy about that. So I did the job with all my heart. And after 3 months of the internship, I was actually retained. So I'm still working there currently, and I have had a lot of jobs just being there. I've gotten a lot of remote jobs, I've gotten a lot of offers, and I've done a lot of things. I've done a lot of jobs. So this is one thing that can help guys. Don't just stay in the place, go out there and make your dream come to pass. So guys, this is going to be the end of our life. We're coming live again tomorrow. I come live on Saturdays and Sundays, 8 p.m. to 9. So see you guys next time. Bye.